Okay, well I took the lid off again and I used the screws to sort of pull it down that come with this case, and it seems to have worked. So I just got a Phillips screwdriver and we're screwing it all back. So we've got the 4 screws in there now. You can see the hat and the model. The next thing we do is put the lid on. Now remember, the board at the bottom is running the hotspot. The actual Mmdvm hotspot is a radio. You've got to remember that it's transmitting 70 centimeters from this board, and then it's doing the DMR D-Star, work here. It doesn't make DMR D-Star fusion. It lets it go through it, but the 70 centimeter part is what's sending that information that's been decoded by your radio, or receiving it from this antenna, which is 70 centimeter antenna. And most of them have these budget things. So anyway, here's the hat. Now we're going to put the hat on to this case like so. It does fit, so let's take it off. Sometimes you get Pi Zeros without these, you have to solder them on. It's very durable, but better to buy them pre-soldered on. Let's put this case on. It only goes one way. It's clipped on nice, so that looks nice and neat. Remember, £2, So all we need now, of course, the hat is going to stick out. There's no cover for the actual hat. We need to just slide this on fully, like so. Now there is a bit of, it is being raised slightly here. Now in theory, if you wanted to, you could try and make something up, drill a hole where the antenna goes, then it would slide down. Now it wouldn't be physically connected to the bottom, but I still think if I mark that and drill a hole, and really I've got to drill a hole, when I'm looking at the top I can see that if I drill a hole the correct size about where it says, if we look at try and zoom in, where it says about CR, so it says micro there. If I drill a hole about where it says CR, then it will fit over, and then we can decide if it even needs to be fixed. But it would still look like quite a neat little unit, wouldn't it? So I will do that, but first of all, let's see if this thing's going to work. So what we need to do, we've got it all connected. We need to download the Mmdvm software. I'll put the link in the description. Fire it up, connect the USB cable. So let's put the USB cable, which does fit. Starts to flash straight away. Then on my computer, we will right-click Device Manager and look for the port number. We've already downloaded the program, so let's go right-click Device Manager. Port number is 8. Close that. Then we're going to open the Mmdvm, which now does run. Let me think now. It does run NXDN. Let that program open. Here's our program. Now settings, we just go menu, setup. Now of course I've done this before. You can copy mine. So select COM8. We're not using a thumbstick, so up here, unselect that. We're not using that. We're just using it in the normal way. And DMR number up here is important, call sign. I always tick these 2 boxes so the colors are green on receive, red on transmit. Frequency is important because we're going to need to be listening on this frequency 431550 when we fire up this hotspot, and then we click save. Now, if it's working correctly, when we slide this on the serial, you will see that it says Mmdvm hat, and I'll just show you the hotspot. Now you're not going to get an OLED screen on this. Remember, that's a Pi Star thing, but it's going to start to flash. Let's get the antenna on there. And then we're going to grab my radio. What we'll do, we'll choose D-Star because I've got a D-Star radio here handy, which is my D star one here, and the frequency on this one is set to 433,550. So let's change that frequency. So we're going to turn it off, then go back into settings and just check my D star setting, which is down here on the bottom. I told it to connect to reflector 30C, D star module B, so that should be good. We'll save. We'll turn it on, then we need to just get the right frequency in, forgot about that. Menu, setup, and it's 433 up here, look. Just delete one, put a 3 in, 433. You do need all the noughts. Then save. Log in, and now when we turn this on, we may hear the radio talk. Here's my radio, 433,550. And it does say link to reflector at the moment. We'll change that to use reflector, because the blue DV will do all the work anyway. So we'll leave that there. Try and get a hotspot in the same shot. Then I'll show you sliding on the D star. We'll just slide that on, and we allow access, because probably we haven't used it for a while.
C.
Right, so you saw that. It did connect. It says on my software, link to 30 Charlie. I'll try and show it all in one shot. So we're going to TX and go M0FXB, Mike 0, Fox X-Ray Bravo, calling for a contact on 30 Charlie. Turn it up. You can see me there. It does say we're linked here. Remember, we can use, if we use a fusion radio or a DMR radio, we can use that. So that looks great. What I'm going to do is go off and make this hole in that plastic case. M0FXB, audio check, Mike 0, Foxtrot, X-Ray Bravo, can I have an audio check, M0FXB? So I actually, looking up here, although it says link to 30 Charlie, at the top here, it is saying 1 Charlie. So what I'm going to do is go back to 30 Charlie, click link. See if that makes any difference. Oh, I heard something then. It's trying.
REF03.
It's definitely trying. Now it says not linked. Link. Someone's there.
Link to REF030C.
Right, let's try again. So it says use reflector on the radio. We're keying the mic. Linked. I see it worked first time, and now it doesn't want to work. But I still think it's a good video, because you're getting an idea of what we're trying to do with our little hat here.
REF030C.
Let's try 1 Charlie then. And you can do, looking at this, all these call signs. You can update your host as well when you're not connected. So let's do 1 Charlie. Link.
No.
It's definitely trying. Not linked. Reflector, 1 Charlie, call sign. Might need a newer version of software.
Link to REF001C.
Okay, we've got someone says we're linked. It's not going into TX, I don't really know why. But let's finish off the hotspot anyway. Okay, drill, hole made. Not sure if it's lined up yet, but let's have a go. There you go. It's actually working as well. Did you hear that? Let's get the antenna on there, but that was a station replying. Going to screw that on. And we're going to reply and see if we get it. Here goes. Go like so. Make our drill famous as well. Is it KN5 M0FXB returning to you? And this is what the hotspot looks like. It's pretty good. Ooh.
Good morning, sir. I guess it's probably good afternoon. Name is Mike India Kilowatt Echo. Mike, and we're in Aiken, South Carolina. Back to you, KN510.
Wow, very pleased with that.
KN5V.
Let's just get this up. Yeah, hi Mike. Really good to meet you. My name's Andreas, located southwest UK. Using Mmdvm, a little USB hat running a Mmdvm hotspot, and an ICOM ID 51. Southwest UK, Andreas.
Andreas, very good to meet you, and hello. I'm mobile, and running...
Working great, and this hotspot cost about £45.
Into our neighborhood diesel review, which is...
Fun time, 7-3, all the best.